confession. I really like Wendy's. It's really, really good. It's spectacular, even. But I have learned a couple things about Wendy's. Number one, never go at 1 a.m. But number two, never go at 2 a.m. I went there just the other night. I was fucking hungry and I didn't want to eat ramen again. So I just walked down to Wendy's at 1 a.m. Never go to Wendy's at 1 a.m. Turns out that Wendy's turns into fucking Helm's Deep for crackheads and drunks. It is absolutely insane. And I think part of that is because it's the only place that is open that early, which is how I found myself there. So I open the door to go into Wendy's, and the first thing I see is this guy at the counter, like not like you order food, there's like a little counter right by the door. And there's a guy leaning here like this, and he's got a bag, and it is a huge bag. And he turns to me and he goes, "Hey bro, want a beer?" And he opens his bag, and it is absolutely full of beer. It is so much beer. And I'm like, no, but thank you. He's like, "All right, bro, I like the firmness." I was like, "Oh no, I'm out, okay, bye. I'm gonna go get food now." And I walk over to the little kiosk thing they have going, and I'm gonna just get my food, to get my Wendy's order. It's like 3 things. And this girl that entered right behind me starts like riding up on me, and her head is basically on my shoulder at this point. I'm like, "Girl, I know that you're waiting. I'm getting like 3 things. One of them is a drink." And then she starts moving closer and she starts like pressing into me. And if it were a dude, I would have lost my virginity. And I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna finish up my order. And I do. And so I finish up my order and I walk past the kiosk and the guy that had taken off his shirt for some reason, and I lean against the wall, which was a mistake, because the guy right across from me in this old American baseball cap starts looking at me like, That's absolutely terrifying. Why are you giving me the death stare? And so after 30 minutes of getting the freaky death stare from this guy and not getting my food, he got his food, he came back to keep looking at me. I go up to the Wendy's counter and I'm like, "Hey, where the hell is my food?" Hell. And they're like, "Oh, we forgot to make it, sorry." And I'm like, I was this close to strangling someone for real. That almost got real bad. And it was worse because I saw people in the back smoking something. They didn't give me any of it. I was pissed. So I go back to my little resting position and get 10 more minutes of the freaky stare down from Mr. Patriotic. Just 10 more minutes of And then eventually I do get my food. I pick up the bag. I don't even look at it because I want to get out. People are starting to take their pants off for some reason. I don't want any part of it. So I leave the Wendy's and I go home. But it gets worse. No, really. So I open the bag and it is just liquid. It looks like they had dumped Frosties in there and then pissed on it. So I was really upset with that, because they forgot my food again. How did you do that twice? You know? So I actually go onto my laptop, I look up the Wendy's phone number, and then I call them, because they're going to get a piece of my mind on this. You can't do that. So I call them, and they don't remember me, obviously, I'm not expecting them to, but without saying anything, they just kind of transfer me to the manager, and I'm on hold for like a minute straight. And then he picks up, and I guess he took that in the Wendy's, because like there were people behind him for sure. And I was like, "Hey, I don't ever like call about this, but like you dumped Frosties into my bag and called it a day." And the employees behind him started laughing, and I could hear one of them go, "We got him! We got him! Yeah! We got him, guys, we got him!" And you know what's worse is I think it was the manager's idea, because he just laughed and then hung up. He didn't say anything. And that's why you never go to Wendy's at 1 in the morning. That's my time.